I'm excited because today we are learning about portraits, and that's one of my favorite things to teach because I feel like everybody that likes to do art and everybody that has a talent in that direction can do a portrait. So I wanted to show you this portrait first. We learned about this last week. We learned about Leonardo da Vinci, remember? And if you want the recording from that one, make sure you let me know and I can send you the recording. Now, the difference between a portrait and a self-portrait is Leonardo da Vinci painted this woman. That would be considered a portrait because he didn't do it of himself. Okay, a self-portrait is painting of yourself. So today we're going to do a self-portrait. So this woman right here, I want you to take a look, hold your mirror up and look at yourself in your mirror. Does everybody have a mirror? I want you to look at yourself in your mirror. My kiddos, here's a mirror. Pass out mirrors. Quick, 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 come on. I want you to look at yourself in your mirror. And I want you to see how you want to draw yourself. Miss Morgan, do you have a mirror to look at yourself? And I want you to look at your mouth. Look at yourself. Is your mouth going to be smiling? Is it going to be frowning? Are you going to be showing your teeth in your self-portrait? Let me see everybody's smiles. Can I see everybody's smiles? Show your teeth. Okay, you have to decide if you want that smile, which is beautiful, or close your mouth and see if you like that one. You got to decide. Sometimes teeth are hard to draw. Remember when we talked about negative space where we don't draw or color the clouds, we actually do the negative space around the clouds. Do you remember that? Okay, that's the same with teeth. If you draw your teeth in a picture, they actually look scary. Your teeth became the main part of your self-portrait and you don't want that. So you do the negative space around your teeth. And if you decide to do teeth, that's okay. I will walk you through that, okay? So make sure we don't ever draw teeth. We color in the negative space around your teeth. So, all right, now, okay, so everybody did teeth smiles and everybody show me just a beautiful, just closed mouth smile. Like, now that's what we need to decide on this painting here that Da Vinci did. Is she smiling or frowning, or is she just staring at the audience? We don't know. There's been lots of debates over years whether she's smiling or just content, right? Okay, so everybody just do their nice closed mouth. Show me a smile with a closed mouth. Caroline, show me a smile with a closed mouth. Good. Like this. Now add a little curve to it. Good. Now everybody show me a frown. How are your frowns, Miss Eden? Where's your frown? Okay, so see how your face changes. So you got to decide for your self-portrait if you want a happy face, and you can see how your eyes kind of smile and twinkle, or if you want just a solemn face like this here. Okay, so I want you to think on that. Now I want you to look in the mirror. This is where we're going to get really painted deep. Okay, so that was a portrait. That wasn't a self-portrait. Now Harrison, my little guy, this is about a year old, okay? He did and I know that glare is on that, he did a self-portrait. He added his eyes with his glasses, big bright blue eyes. Okay, so I want you to look at your eyes and see what color your eyes are. I want you to see if you're wearing glasses, what are you gonna add to it? Okay, so you're trying to decide enough. You're gonna make a smile, showing teeth. And then also, I think you guys know I illustrate books, right? So I wanted to show you these portraits here. These are not self-portraits, but we had a little boy in the story who liked to eat sugar, so he was stuffing marshmallows in his face. So what I did, because I needed a picture of a little boy, I did a portrait of my son, and I gave him a bunch of marshmallows and had him stuff them in his face. So when you guys are learning how to do this, think about all the great things you can do with learning how to do this. You can illustrate books and do children. Okay, you don't just have to learn to do your own face, you can learn to do other people's faces. So kind of think about other people. You can try to learn to do other people. Then we have this one here. This was the Candy Arizona girl. So do self-portraits always have to be perfectly square? They don't, do they? Okay, so this one I had Caroline lay in the grass because in the story she was my Arizona candy girl, okay? And I had her lay in the grass and did a portrait of her, and then I was able to put candy all around her, because when you're the artist, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so now I want everyone to pick up the mirror again. Can everybody hold their mirror up again? And I want you to look in it, and there's different shapes of faces that you kind of need to pay attention to. You either have just a second, I lost it. Hope you guys are still there. Okay, you either, sorry, technology's silly sometimes. I want you to look at your face. Do you have an oval face? And we'll talk about it in a minute. Do you have a round face? Or do you have a heart face? Okay, kind of look at your face right now. And I want you to decide, and we'll talk about it in a minute. And if you don't know, we'll look at your face and help you decide. Do you have an oval face, a round face, like a circle face, or a heart face? You can kind of look at the top of your head if it's a little bit wider and goes down more to a point. And it doesn't matter what kind of face you have. Everybody's faces are beautiful. There's not a perfect shaped face. If you have a heart face, that's awesome. If you have an oval face, that's perfect. And if you have a round face, that's great. So I want everyone, let's see, I want to unmute everybody. See if I can remember how to do this correctly. I think I'd be good at it by now, right? Okay, but everyone try not to talk at once. And let's decide, Miss Emma Allen, what shape of face do you have? And if it gets too noisy, I will have to mute, okay? Miss Emma, what shape of face do you think you have? Looking at your face, and if you don't know, it's okay that we can help you decide. And I want everyone to kind of tell me what shape of face they think they have. This is fun to decide. Emma, do you know? Is it, hey, everybody look at Emma Allen's face. We'll do this for each of you. Emma, is your face kind of round on top? Right? Emma, are you going to stay shy and not talk? And then it comes down to a point, right? So what shape do you guys think she has?
Circle. Oval.
Not a circle. If it's round on top, it kind of comes down to a point. What is it?
Oval.
Beautiful heart face.
Yeah,
So when you do your self-portrait, I kind of want you to think of a heart. It doesn't mean you do the two bumps on top, okay? It just means you're more rounded on top and you come down to a point. That's a super cute face. Okay, Miss Jocelyn, what shape of face do you guys think Jocelyn has? And if Jocelyn knows, I'd love for her to share. What do you think, Jocelyn?
I think I have an oval face.
Do you think you have, so look at Jocelyn's face and look at Miss Anna's face, my face. Do you think we both have similar shaped faces? We both have kind of oval faces?
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that interesting?
I have a heart face.
Who has a heart? So Jocelyn has an oval, Emma has the heart. Azure, what kind of face did you have? What did you say? I heard you. What kind of face do you have?
Heart.
You have a heart? Well, let's look. Bring it back up to the camera. Let's look, let's look. Do you guys think he has a heart face or more of a round face?
More of a round face.
He has more of a round face. Isn't that cool to see how that works? His is more round because his chin isn't very pointy. And like
I think his is a rectangle face.
Think rectangle? Okay, it could be rectangle. I like that. Good call. Okay, so it could be rectangle, but if we fit it in those three, it would be more round. But yes, rectangle can be a shape too. But when you're teaching it to kids, they imagine more of a square. So we got to think round. We don't want square faces, right, guys? Thank you. Miss Eden, let's see your face. What do you think? What do you guys think? What do you think, Eden?
Heart.
A heart. She has kind of a cute little heart face too. I love this. Such all these beautiful smiles. So we're gonna get lots of smiles on our self-portraits. Yeah. Ooh, we have Miss Pember up here, Grandma. She jumped on. What shape of face do you think she has in the yellow shirt? Sweater. She doesn't even need to say. She's on mute. What shape of face do you think she has?
Circle.
Yeah, she has Azure and her have the same shape. Don't they? They both have circle faces.
What about me?
Okay, I don't see Kalisha. Kalisha's saying, what about her? Well, you got to put your face in the picture with Kalisha wants to know what shape of face she has. Morgan Russell's raising her hand. While we're waiting for Kalisha, oh, there's Kalisha. Her hair's in the ponytail. She's by Caroline. You think Kalisha has a heart face? Kind of makes while she's in there. She kind of has a heart or an oval face a little bit, doesn't she? What about Caroline? Caroline, show us your face. Come up close to the camera. Oh, not Harrison. Okay, we'll do Harrison first. He decided. It's okay. Harrison. Okay, Caroline, what shape of face does she have?
Oval.
Kind of a oval?
No, a heart, like a...
Caroline kind of has kind of like an oval, like a long heart, huh? Okay, so hers is like an oval with little points, so she has a long heart face. That's cute. What about Harrison? We'll wait till he's done chewing. He's chewing. We don't want to see that. Okay, Miss Morgan, let's get your face in there. Part of it's chopped off. That's a beautiful face. Cute little nose. What shape of face do we think she has? What do you think, Morgan? By looking at your face in the mirror, what do you think? You don't know?
cow. So we circle,
What shape?
color, and highlight, and right, and dots, and bill.
What do you think, Morgan?
We get your
Do you
scissors.
think you have a heart?
That's right.
What do you guys think? You guys help me out. What do you think?
I just like it.
No, you cut it and build it.
I'm going to put people on mute real quick because it's getting a little bit loud, okay? So I would guess if I was to say Morgan has a little bit of a heart face. Isn't that cute? And then who else do we need to do? Mac. Can you unmute yourself, Mac, and tell us what shape, and your sister there too? What shape of faces do you guys have?
I think I have kind of an oval, circle-ish type face.
You have an oval face, you're right, because it's long. A circle would be more round, and you have more of a long oval face. Very good. What about, okay, I think it's Emmeline, if I remember right. Is that right?
Andelin.
What is that? Say it again.
Andelin.
Cute Andelin. I like the Andelin. Can you tell me what shape of face you have? You gonna look at your
Oval.
kind of an oval. It looks like it's hard to see because you're kind of moving around, but I would say maybe if you think it's an oval, maybe a long heart oval face because you have a little bit more of a pointy chin also. But yes, okay. So now that everybody knows what shape, oh, I got to get my pad of paper out. Just a second. So everybody should have a paper and pencil and a mirror in front of them. If you don't, run and go grab it real quick. Everybody should have it right in front of them. Okay, so where did my marker go? Uh-oh. I had stuff all ready to go here. I had a marker, but it disappeared. So we'll have to use a pencil. Hopefully you guys see it. Somebody stole my marker. Okay, so I'm trying to block that light there so you guys can see. Yes, Miss Jocelyn, I'll unmute you here. Unless you can unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Is it okay if it's just like copy paper?
Yes, perfect. Yes. It's okay, you can do copy paper. If you decide that you want to do painting later, so today we're just learning, okay, and next week we'll continue self-portraits as well. We'll actually learn about an artist. So, oh, perfect, thank you. Can you bring me that? Okay, so today, just paper and pencil is absolutely perfect in a mirror. You're just learning today. Then if you really want to get excited and crazy, which I would absolutely love, you can get a little bit thicker paper because you'll want to add paint to it. And yes, you can paint on regular typing paper. Just know that sometimes when you do that, the paper's kind of thin and the paint goes through it and it's not as strong. So just kind of be aware of that. And if you do need help with getting stronger paper, you're allowed to reach out to me and I would absolutely love to help get you some. Okay, I can drop it off at the school or your house. You guys can come pick it up at my front porch or something. Okay, awesome. Okay, so the very first thing you're gonna do, you should have, do you turn your painting landscape direction or portrait? Remember, we have been learning this. Everybody show me which way you're gonna turn your paper. Portrait. Oh, you guys, I'm so proud of you guys. Excellent. So portrait. Now, when you draw your picture, you're doing a portrait. So if you look at this one, I keep using his because it's a good example here, and we'll talk about Van Gogh next week. But his head, we didn't do it teeny tiny in the middle, right? It's a self-portrait. So you want to do your head nice and big and just barely enough room for your neck and shoulders. Okay? So I really want you to really focus on your face. So you need to decide. So I am going to look at my face, and we decided, and Charlotte, you should have paper. Clecia, can you get everyone paper, please? Oh, move your leg, please. Thank you. Sorry, I have my kids bumping me here. I've decided, and you guys maybe, that I have an oval face. So I want you to look at your face, and if you don't agree with what we decided, that's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and make my face an oval face, because that's what I decided I have. Okay, and you get to decide what kind of shape of face you have. So go ahead and draw your circle, your oval. Now, if you have a heart face, and you're kind of confused on how to do that, let me see if I can borrow a paper real quick. Oh, thank you. Charlotte, here you go. All right, so if you have a heart face, you're gonna you gotta look. So some of us have an oval heart face where it's longer, right? So you gotta look if your face is longer or shorter. So if you have a long heart face, you're gonna draw it long like this with maybe more of a pointed chin. So probably mine has more of a pointed chin. So I probably should have drawn more of a pointed chin right here, right? Not such a round chin. So kind of look at your chin, and that's why we use pencil. I am using markers so you guys can see it darker, because if I use pencil, you can't see it on the computer, I've learned. So I need to fix that by putting a pointy chin. So make sure you look at your chin if you have a round chin or a pointy chin. Now if you're doing, so this would be a long face with maybe a little bit of a heart at the bottom, okay? If you have a circle face, you know how to draw a circle face. So like Azure might have a little bit more of a rectangle face, a little square, so he's gonna wanna square his jaw at the bottom, like this. So here's Azure's face. Oops, my marker's not working. And he's gonna wanna kind of square his jaw a little bit at the bottom, where it's not pointy. See how that works? Can you guys see that? Okay, or maybe a little bit more rounded. You have to look at your face. That's why you have a mirror. That's why we're not looking at each other's faces. You're looking at yours. Look at your chin, look at your jaw and see if it's square or pointy like a heart. So if you have a round face or like a heart face like sweet Emma over here, you're gonna draw kind of a round top with more of a pointy chin. Do you see how that looks more like a heart? Okay, we're not gonna draw the bumps on top. That would be silly. We don't have bumps on top. Okay, it's just gonna be rounded. Okay, let's see, can people show me what they have so far? I wish I could walk around and help you and look at your stuff. That's the only hard part about doing art online. Good, excellent. Okay, what else? Nice, nice, good, good. Miss Morgan, are you doing it with us? Did you draw one? Can I see yours? I can't hear you. It's okay. I'll mute you here. Oh, I lost it again. I can't do that. If you want to talk, Miss Morgan. Okay, there you go. What did you say, Morgan?
How do I draw the heart face again?
Okay, so just like this one, think of a circle, and that's why you guys have a pencil. If it's easier for you to just draw a circle first, if it's easier for you just to draw a circle first, like this, and then add a little chin to the bottom, that's how you would do a heart face. And you guys have pencils so you can erase. That's the beauty of a pencil. So if you don't have an eraser, make sure you find an eraser close by. Okay, so everybody show me their heart face or their circle or their oval. I'm excited to see. I saw a couple hands. And I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see. How are you doing, Miss Jocelyn? Can I see yours? You guys ready for me to move on to the next step? Good. Raise your, okay, Emma, you still trying to do your face? Can I see yours, honey? How are you doing? That's good. Okay, go ahead. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to get your shape face. And then once you're done, I need you to hold it up so I know that we can move on to the next step. Okay, I need you to get started on yours. I want to see your guys's. Okay, Charlotte, go ahead. I like it. Oh, nice, perfect. And I like how she's doing it in her sketchbook. Perfect. And you know, if you ever feel like you want to take out your sketchbook and frame it, you can. Okay, Morgan?
Okay.
So something to remember, guys. Very nice, Mac. Excellent. Remember, at the end of May, we're going to be having an art contest. So I'm really excited. We're going to be dropping all our artwork off at the Snowflake High School. And they're going to hang them up, and we're going to have a huge art contest. I've already reached out to local artists, and they're going to come in and they're going to judge, and you guys get prizes. Isn't this exciting? So as you're doing this, I really want you to think about doing your very best. Okay, and so we did landscapes and we did perspective last week. Very nice, Jocelyn, good. So when you're doing this, think about possibly an art piece that you can use to turn in, okay? And when you do turn it in, we'll talk about it later, but we do want to put it in a frame because that's how artists display themselves, okay? Just like you publish a book, you get your picture all nice. Okay, now, so raise your hand if you're ready to move on. How are you doing, Emma? Can we go on to the next thing? And it's okay if we move slow, we don't rush artists. Okay, Emma, I'm gonna go ahead and move on a little bit. Just listen, okay? And remember, I am doing the recording. We are recording this, so if you need me to send it to you so you can watch it again, we can, okay? Because there are gonna be lots of crazy steps I'm gonna teach you. Okay, so I am gonna have to use a pencil because I do have to erase some part of it. Now, the very first thing we're gonna work on are our eyes. So everybody look at your eyes. Everybody look in the mirror at your eyes. Everybody should have a mirror there. Look at your eyes. How many eyes do you have? Right, everybody show me with their fingers how many eyes they have. 2 eyes, good. Okay, and what shapes are your eyes? The best way, we're just gonna kind of go with the main shape for eyes. Okay, you have 2 eyes, and the main shape for eyes is gonna be like an almond, like a nut. So I want you to kind of think of that. Your eyes are not gonna be perfect circles. But if you look at your eyes, who can tell me what is a circle in your eyes? Who can tell me? Go ahead and raise your hand and unmute yourself. Who can, so your eyes are not circle shapes, they are almond shapes, they're nut shapes. Miss Emma, what is a circle though in your eyes?
Pupil.
Your pupil, good. That's one of them. Yes, what else?
The cucumber spread its seeds.
What else is a circle in your eye? Miss Jocelyn, thank you, Emma. What else?
And just
Your what? Oh, we can't hear Jocelyn. Go ahead, Jocelyn. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Like the color in your eye.
Do you know what that is called? This is good. It's good for you to know. So remember, Da Vinci, he did the anatomy of the body and he talked about all the different parts of the body. So when you're an artist, you should know the names of different parts. So she's absolutely right. The color part of your eye. Do you know what the color part of your eye is called? It's okay if you don't. This is where we learn. It's exciting. That's perfect. Good job, Jocelyn. So Emma, what is that part called?
iris.
The iris. So your iris is a circle. Can everybody say iris? It's okay if I don't hear it. I just want to see your mouth move. Iris.
Iris.
Iris. So your iris is a circle. That's important to know. Your pupil is a circle. That's also important to know. But what is the shape of your actual eye altogether? Is it a circle?
No.
No. If you were to draw big circles on your face, you look like you have big like balls or something silly on your face, right? Your eyeball is a circle. But the skin around it, the eyelid, the eyelashes, everything is kind of what shape? What do we think?
Ovalish.
Kind of an oval, but not completely, because what do we have on the end? No points.
Or
Look
like
at the eyes. They're kind of pointed on the end. So what shape would that be? It's okay to be the shape of an object.
it looks kind of like a football.
Okay, like a football. I like that. Your eyes are like the shapes of a football or an almond or a nut. Awesome. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone again. If you're not muted, mute yourselves. Okay, so now I want you to look at your eyes. And this is where it's going to get a little bit tricky, but I want you to really pay attention. So I'm going to use a pencil first. And hopefully I can draw dark enough because I have to erase. So everybody, make sure you have an eraser. And another really important thing to do when you're drawing, good. When you're drawing, you have to draw lightly. Emma, or Mac, let's pick on Mac this time. Mac, why do we draw lightly? Why don't we draw hard? Do you remember why, Mac? What, in case what happens?
To erase.
It's very hard. If you draw really hard, even with a pencil, it's really hard to erase. And then you'll have all these scratches and erases all over your paper. So draw really lightly, and then you can add darker, Morgan, right? You can add darker as you're confident and sure that's what you want. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, so here we go. The first thing you're gonna draw, oh, wait. Where's your eyes? Are they at the top of your head, the middle of your head, the bottom of your head? Who can tell me? This is a trick question almost. Mr. Mack, what do you think?
Top, middle, probably like a little bit higher than the middle part.
Okay, a little bit higher than the middle. I like that. I'm glad you didn't say right at the top, right? Because if your eyes were at the top, that means your eyeballs would be right here. Everybody point to the top of their head. How weird would that be if we had eyeballs at the top of our heads? That would be silly. So the top of your head here, your bottom of your head's here. Where do your eyes fall? They fall right in the middle. So I want everybody to draw right now. Remember, draw lightly because you're going to want to erase this. I want everybody to draw a line right down the middle of their head. Just like that. Can you guys see my line? It's really light. I know it's hard to see. And I cannot, if I use the marker, I can, but I won't be able to erase it after. Can you guys see that, or is that too light? Can you guys see that okay? Thumbs up if you can see my pencil line. Does that work okay? Okay, good. So everybody should have a line right down the middle of their face. Yeah, just like the one you see here. Now, if you were to fold your face, in half, like a sandwich, where is the middle of your face? I really like what Max said. Now draw a line right down the middle of your face. So you should have it where it looks like a pizza, funny shaped pizza with like 4 triangles. Charlotte, are you doing this? Everybody should be doing, put your sandwich down, you can do that later. Good. Nope. You guys, if you go ahead, it's not gonna work right. Nobody should be having mouths or eyes or anything on it. Good, so everybody looks like they just have a circle or an oval or a heart shape with a T on it or an X, right? Okay, so turn it over and start again. Do what I just taught you. Can you direct over there and help? Okay, now, I like what Max said. Your eyes are right close to the middle, but barely above the middle. So now what you're gonna do, this is tricky. I want everyone to look at their faces. This is the funny part. I always think this is so silly. Okay, so look at your face. Did you know you could fit 5 eyes across your face. Look at your face and look where you could fit 5 eyes across your face. By knowing that, uh-oh, did we freeze? Uh-oh, everybody froze. I don't know if that's me or everybody else. Can everybody hear me and see me? Am I frozen? Can everybody see me now?
You're frozen.
Am I still frozen?
Right here.
Am I making a funny face? Let me see what funny face I'm making.
Can't.
I'm frozen. That's
You're
really funny.
glitching very slow. It's like slow motion.
Uh-oh. Okay, I better see if I can fix my thing. Okay, is that better? Is that better?
I had no idea what you said.
Oh no. Okay, so I think I got frozen on talking about 5 eyes on your face, right? Is that what we were saying? Raise your hand if you have 5 eyes. Nobody has 5 eyes. But the important thing, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. So raise your hand if you have 5 eyes. Oh, good, nobody raised their hand. Raise your hand if you can see where 5 eyes could fit on your face, across your face. So if you think right here, you have this eye. So this is important to know because the fact that you know that 5 eyes can fit there means you're gonna space them right apart. Because what if you didn't know that and you put a little eyeball here and a little eyeball there? I've seen that happen lots of times, okay? See these little eyes? Lots of people do that. Can you guys see my eyes? How little I made them?
No.
No.
Okay, let's see if that's better. Can you see that better now?
Yeah.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me put it on a speaker view. Let's see if you guys can see it better. How's that? Can you see that better now?
Mhm.
Let's see. I need to
Yeah.
show everybody again. Okay, perfect. Okay, so am I on the screen right there first step? No? Okay. So right now, everybody should be seeing the eyeballs, right? Now, if I was to, so this is where it's important to know if 5 eyes can fit. Because if I was to add more eyeballs, is it going to be a lot more than 5 eyeballs?
No.
Do you think I can fit a lot more? If I do them that small, can I fit a lot more than 5 eyeballs on there? Yes or no? Yeah, I can fit a lot more, can't I? Okay, so the important thing about knowing about the eyeballs is because here's, measure your eyeball in the mirror. I want you to just put your 2 fingers there and measure 1 eye. Can you guys do that? I should see everybody putting their fingers up to their eye. Put your glasses up off your face real quick so you can get to it. Good. Now I want you to take that same finger width and put it in between your 2 eyeballs. Can 1 more eyeball fit there? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And then take that same finger width and put it on the
Yes.
side right here. Can you fit another eyeball right here? And then same with over here. Okay. That's going to show you if you can fit more than 5 eyeballs across your 5 eyes across your portrait, that means you made your eyes too small. Okay. If you cannot fit at least 5 eyes, that means you made your eyes way too big. So you need to think about that. So my first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an eye, and I want everyone with their pencil to draw an almond shape or football shape eyes. Can everybody do that? It's like what you do is you do a smile on the top or a frown on the top and a smile on the bottom for your eyes. A frown on the top and a smile on the bottom for your eyes. So they should look like that. Now to test that, see, I think I made that eye too far to the middle, but to test it to see if it works right, you want to see if you can fit that same eye and fit 5 across. Come on, Charlotte. Can I fit 5 eyes across my face? So 2 eyes are going to be left, but then you want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can fit 5 eyes across your face. Are you guys understanding that? This is where it's tricky because I can't come around and look. But the reason I tell you about the 5 eyes thing is so you can make sure that you do your eyes the right size. You don't want to do them too little. Good, excellent, Morgan. So were you able to fit 5 eyes across your face? Do you have spots for 3 more eyes across?
No.
You're not going to have 5 eyes because that would be silly. You're right. But can you fit 5 eyes is the question.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah,
where's your paper? Okay. Awesome. So Morgan has her eyes ready. How about Mr. Mack and Andalyn? Do you guys have your eyes?
No.
And your test is to check to see if you can fit 5 eyes across it. Good. Oh, you put ears on already. Don't do ears yet. Erase your ears fast. Nobody should be skipping ahead. Erase your ears. I like the eyes. The eyes looked awesome, Mac. Okay, remember, we're not going to finish our portraits today, and that's okay. We're just learning today. Good. So Jocelyn, to check your eyes, make sure you can fit another eye in between them, the same size, and 2 eyes on the side. Good. Excellent. So Andalyn, that's really good, sweetheart. Maybe try to make your eyes a little bit smaller. What do you think, Andalyn? Do you think you can try to make them a little bit smaller so you can fit 5 eyes across? They look really good. The shape of the eye is awesome. Miss Morgan raised her hand. Did you have a question, sweetie?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
You forgot. I'm sorry. I didn't do that fast enough, did I? Okay, remember, if we don't get to the whole thing today, that's okay. Okay. So go ahead and check. Okay. Raise your hand if you're good, if you got your 2 eyeballs and 5 eyes fit across the front, because we need to move on. How are you doing, Miss Emma? Can I see your eyes? Eden, did you get your 2 eyes? And Azure? Can I see? Oh, good, Emma. You can tell you're an artist. You've been in my class before. Nice job. She got it right on. Good. Maybe add your line underneath it. Okay, well then go out of the room. Talk to her. You can't talk with her right now. Okay, go out of the room. Sorry, we're doing art real quick. She's going to sneak out. Okay. It'll be a second for her to get out. Okay, so does everybody have their eyeballs ready? I want to see eyes. I'm excited. And everybody did the 5-eye test, right? That's kind of silly how it works, but it made, oh, good, Andalyn, that looks so nice. Good, good, good. I like it, Jocelyn. Good, Morgan. How are Caroline and Harrison doing? Harrison, can I help you with your, I'm going to help Harrison with his eyes really quick. Hey, Harrison, look. We're going to do Harrison's eyes. Okay, here's your almond eyes. Good, Harrison. And see, Harrison can fit 1 more eye right there, and you can fit another eye and another eye. So he did awesome on his eyes. There you go, Harrison.
Caroline did 5 across, Mom.
Perfect. Okay, now, if you did 5 eyes across, make sure you erase the 3 you don't need. Caroline did hers. You can see hers. She did actual 5 eyes. So now erase 3 that you don't need, because we don't have 5 eyes. Okay, awesome. Morgan, you had a question?
Yeah, how long should each of the Zoom meetings be?
Okay, we are actually going to be almost done. We have to be done by 1. Okay, sweetie? So we will be done by 1, and if we don't finish with our portrait, that's okay. You guys are going to practice while we're gone, and we'll finish up next week. Okay, or you can add or practice all you want all week. I would love to see what you guys do. Okay, now that you got your eyes, I want you to add your eyelid. That will start right here and just across. Just a nice little line across the top. Just little eyelids across the top, and then don't forget your iris is going to be round. Now, do you see your whole iris, do you think? Look at your eyes. Do you see your whole iris? Okay, you don't see your whole iris because part of your iris is covered up by what? Your eyelids, right? And then you're going to add little eyelashes, little lines on your eyelids. And it's okay if you don't get this far. I just kind of want to show you. Add your little eyelashes, and I know it's really hard right here because I'm showing it on this.
Mommy.
But I want you guys to be practicing this next week. So everybody should add eyelashes. Now your nose. You guys ready to move on to your nose?
Just a minute.
Right now we're just getting ideas of where everything is on your body, on your face. That's all we're doing right now is trying to understand where your body parts are on your face, okay? Very nice. I like it. Good. And we're not going to add details to the eyes right now. We're just getting them in place. That's the idea right now. Just getting them in place. Okay? Excellent. Good. So you should have circle irises, but they're kind of getting cut off by the rest of your eye because you have eyelids top and bottom that protect your eyes. Okay? Good. Excellent. Nice job, Morgan. Okay. Now I want you to think you have, where it's going to work is halfway down again is where the bottom of your nose is going to be. So halfway down from your eyes and halfway down to your chin is where the bottom of your nose is going to be. So about right here. Okay? So if you want to draw another line, you're going to draw another line about right here. Okay, and that's where your nose is going to be. Now, to do an easy nose, to understand how a nose works, if you look at your nose, it looks like a capital U. The bottom of your nose looks like a capital U, so everybody should make a capital U, just like that. Make a capital U. And it should be kind of the same size as your eyes. You don't want it to be teeny tiny unless you have a teeny tiny little nose. And then on the side of your U, so make sure it's halfway between your eyes and your chin, make a capital U, and then on the sides, I want you to add little lowercase u's. So you should have a big U and lowercase u's. When you guys get your nose with your uppercase U and your lower u's on the side, go ahead and show me, okay? Nice job, Andalyn. Beautiful, you guys. Good. And I really like how you're paying attention to the shapes of your noses. Good. Excellent. Wow. I'm impressed. Emma and Morgan. Good, good. Now, let's see. I'm trying to see, Morgan, did you get your nose halfway down between your eyes and your chin? Is it halfway? Okay, so it's really close. You might want to bring your nose down a little bit more. If you have a long nose, you want to bring your nose a little bit down farther. Good, Jocelyn, excellent. Eden, how are you doing, honey? Good, good. Okay, so now that you got that, now from the bottom of your nose to the bottom of your chin is going to be the middle of your lip. So everybody look at their mouths again in your mirror. So you got your eyes halfway down the middle of your head. Your bottom of your nose is in the middle between your eyes and your chin. You guys see that? And then if you look from the bottom of your nose to the bottom of your chin, right here, halfway down about is the middle of your lip. Everybody think that? So today I would really like everybody to close their mouths and just show me a nice smile. No teeth, no teeth. We're not gonna do teeth today. Teeth are hard. And portrait's hard already, but we're just gonna do a closed mouth smile. I like it, just like the Mona Lisa, just like this. A nice closed mouth, beautiful smile. Good. So now if you look in the mirror while you're doing that, between the bottom of your nose and the bottom of your chin is the middle of your lip, the middle between the two lips. I like to call that, when I'm teaching self-portraits, I like to call that the river. So on your nose, now look at your portrait, on the bottom of your nose and the bottom of your chin, and look at your mouth. This is important too, because everybody's mouths are different. Look at your mouth. The corners of your mouth, when you close your mouth, they're just barely past the edges of your nose. Look at your nose and go straight down, and your corners of your mouth are not going to be smaller than your nose. They're going to be just outside the side of your mouth. So it's going to be almost like a triangle. Okay, we're almost done for today, guys. We just have a few more minutes, okay? So go ahead and draw your river. Halfway down between your nose and your chin, I just want you to draw a river. Can you guys do that? Everybody just draw a little river. That's it, just like that. Okay, I think Morgan had a question. Morgan, what was your question, honey?
Actually, it was my brother. He was coming soon, so I stopped.
Okay, so everybody should have a river, right? A river of a mouth right between the bottom of their nose and the bottom of their chin. Good, Jocelyn. Bring your mouth down a little bit more, honey, or make your nose a little bit bigger, because your chin is really far away. Does that make sense, Jocelyn? You might need to make your nose a little bit bigger. And then you need to be bringing your mouth down a little bit halfway through, okay? Now, this is the tricky part. And if you don't get it perfect today, please, that's okay. Remember, Miss Anna's, I think, I'm 41 years old now, so I've been doing this for a long time, okay? And it takes practice. This is your first lesson, and it means you're just gonna practice and you're gonna learn. So now my next trick, so you have the river. I want you to look at the top of your lips. Everybody has different lips, and I like to call these the mountains above the river. Everybody look in the mirror at your lips. Do you have short mountains? And it does not matter. Everybody's lips are beautiful and they're perfect. It doesn't matter if you have tall mountains, skinny mountains, short mountains, it does not matter. Everybody's lips are different and they're perfect. So I want you to look at your lips. Do you have two peaks on your mountains above your river? You guys understand what I'm talking about? Do you have pointed mountains? Do you have rounded mountains? Do you have tall mountains? Do you have short mountains? Look at those mountains above your river on your lips and decide what you have. And then I want you to draw those mountains above the river. So I kind of have little rounded peak mountains is what I've decided. And you have your center line, don't forget. Make sure you get to that center line that you've already drawn. Okay, get to that center line. Remember that center line that you drew down the middle? Make sure the middle of your mountains are right on that center line. How are you guys doing over there? Are we doing okay, Miss Caroline? Harrison?
Like getting caught up.
That's okay. Go up, do your mountains and your lips and your nose. Okay, so everybody should have their mountains. Show me your mountains. Everybody should have a river and some mountains. We're really close to being done today. We're not gonna get to hair, and that's okay. Good, 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 Jocelyn. Excellent, good, Mac. Okay, so nobody should have the bottom of their mouth yet. Good, all you should have are the tops of the mountains, your river. Good, excellent, good, Emma. How are you, Miss Honor? Is that your name, hon?
Yes.
How are you doing? And where are you from? We're glad you joined us. We're almost
From
finished.
Page.
You're from where?
Page.
Page, nice to meet you. Excellent. And who are your parents?
Jordan Peterson and Scott Peterson.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. So, Miss Honor, we've already been doing the class for about 45 minutes, which is totally okay. I can send you the recording. Okay? So will you reach out to me, Honor, after, and I will find out, and I'll send you the recording so you can stay caught up with us. Does that sound good? Okay, so now everybody should have the mountains, the river, and now I want you to draw the boat on the bottom. But before you draw the boat, the bottom part of your lip is the boat. It's rounded like a boat. I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to see if that boat is long and big on the bottom of your lip, or if it's kind of flat. What kind of boat do you have on the bottom? You guys want to tell me? Go ahead and share with me. Go ahead and unmute yourself and tell me what kind of boat you have on the bottom of your mouth. We're really close to being done here.
I have kind of I don't know.
Let me see, Morgan. Oh, you're smiling, so cute. She has kind of a rounded boat, right? Good, a little bit flat, but kind of rounded. Good, Miss Jocelyn. Jocelyn has a rounded boat. Mac, yours is a little bit more straight, right? And that's good, that's perfect. Is that what you were gonna say?
I don't really know.
That's okay, you have more of a straight boat on the bottom. Okay, so now I want you to draw your boat on the bottom. Whether you have it more rounded, mine's a little more rounded. The boat's skinny on the side and it's more rounded on the bottom. So you guys gotta kind of look at your boat, your bottom lip, and decide what you have. Okay, so everybody should have eyes, nose, and a mouth. Very nice, Caroline. Now do your bottom boat. Do the bottom boat. Now add the bottom part of you got the river, you got the mountains. Now add the bottom boat right here, Caroline, look. So you should have 1, 2, 3 lines for your lips. Oh, I like these. Nice, Morgan, excellent. Miss Jocelyn, good. So Jocelyn, what I'm gonna have you do, sweetheart, is I want you, when we're done here, not right now, I want you to cut off part of your chin. See if you can make your chin a little bit smaller. Can you do that afterwards? Okay, you're doing a beautiful job, but because you made your eyes and your nose and your mouth a little bit smaller, I would make your chin a little bit smaller so you don't have to erase all the other stuff. That makes sense? You're doing a great, great job. I like it, Miss Emma, perfect. Okay, all right, so now I'm gonna teach you one more thing and then we're gonna be done because we need to be done in about 6 minutes. Sometimes we're 30 minutes and the longest I've gone is an hour. So we're gonna just go for about 6 minutes and then we will continue next time, okay? And I want you guys to practice more and do some more of these. And see if you can get better over the next week. Now, I know that Mac was excited to do his ears. I want everyone to look at their ears. Can everybody look at their ears? Some people's ears stick out more. If you're a Merrill like us, your ears stick out. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. We can fly better, right? Okay, so some people's ears stick more against their head. Some people's ears are little, some people's ears are big. And did you know your ears never quit growing? So the older you get, the bigger your ears get. Isn't that fun? Okay, so I want you to look. The tops of your ears are going to be at the bottom of your eyes, like right in the middle of your eyes. So look at your self-portrait, and you have this line right here, right? Your tops of your ears are going to start where your eyes are. And then if you look, the bottom of your ears comes down just below your nose or to your mouth. Some people's ears go down to their mouth. Some people's ears go just to the bottom of their nose. So I want you to look in the mirror. We're almost done. We're just going to stop after this. And I want you to look and decide where your ears go. So I'm going to make, and sometimes your ears don't show very much. You don't need to make big ears, just little cute little ears. or if you have big ears like me, you can make big ears. Okay. Okay, so right here, I'm going to start at the bottom of my eye, and mine goes barely below my nose. So I'm just going to go just like that. You don't need to spend a lot of time on your ears because you can't really see them. And if you have long hair, your ears might end up getting covered up anyway. We're not doing hair today, okay, guys? This is all you should have today. You got your ears, your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. Let's see your ears, Jocelyn. Good, good. And Jocelyn knows her assignment after. It's awesome. Very nice job, girlfriend. Okay, who else? Who else has what? Miss Honor, have you tried anything yet? Oh, she's muted. It's okay. I'm going to unmute her real quick. What did you say?
I'm catching up right now.
And that's okay.
Oh.
So I'm going to send you the video because all these details actually were a lot of details. We've been talking for 45 minutes. Oh, I like that, Miss Morgan. Beautiful. And Eden, I like this.
I am Dave B.
Awesome. Perfect. Look at these beautiful self-portraits. I'm so amazed. You guys have learned so quickly. Caroline, can you show us yours? Harrison, can you show us yours? Ooh, I like it. Okay, Mr. Mack, let's see your ears. Good. Nice job. Okay, so what about your other ear? Do you want to make one ear? Make sure your ears are the same size. What your ear, that's, okay, I'm going to mute everybody again. Sorry, just a second. So make sure that your ears are the same size. I really like the details Mac added to his ears. So Mac, I think that your other ear that's small, I think you can maybe make your other ear the same size as that one. Can you try to make it? Good, Miss Emma. Excellent. Okay, we are going to go ahead and stop here today. Let's kind of go, Honor joined us kind of late. Can you guys kind of tell us some of the things you learned? I'm going to unmute it. We're still recording, remember. But I want you guys to share some of the things that we learned and that you guys are going to practice this week. So everybody should be unmuted. What are you guys going to learn and share and practice this week? Miss Morgan, what did you learn that you're going to practice this week about your self-portrait, about yourself? We talked about shapes of faces, right? Can we look at Miss Honor and decide what shape? We know Morgan has a heart-shaped face. We know Jocelyn has an oval face. Eden has a heart-shaped face. Miss Anna has an oval face with maybe a little bit of heart point at the bottom. Miss Honor, let's look at your face. What shaped face does Honor have?
Oval.
She has an oval face, okay? So when you draw your face, Miss Honor, you're gonna draw an oval face. How many, this is a trick question, how many eyes can fit across your face?
5.
How many? Everybody show me, how many? 5. You can fit 5 eyes. Are we gonna draw 5 eyes on her face?
No.
No, that would be silly. But if you look at your eye and you fit a 5 across, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So that just makes sure that you make sure your eyes aren't too big or too small. Good. All right. I love you all. You've done a wonderful job. What's really cool about self-portraits is we get to learn how beautiful your faces are. Isn't that so cool? We get to see your almond eyes, your heart-shaped faces, your beautiful lips with the mountains and the river and the boat, right? So everybody can see the boat, the river, and the mountains. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take the recording off, and you guys can all talk and visit for a minute. I'm going to stop